So yeah, hello and welcome to our viewers. I'm Shilpa Ratnam and it's time to bring you up to speed with all the breaking news of the day. Starting off with some news we're getting in from Karnataka. Now this is about the border dispute that's heating up between Maharashtra and Karnataka. Now Karnataka CM has responded to Deputy CM Fadnavis' provocative statements. Basavaraj Bommai has said that Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis has made a provocative statement on Karnataka Maharashtra border issue and that his dream will never come true. Bommai added, "Our government is committed to protecting the state's land, water and borders. There is no question of giving up any space in the border districts of Karnataka. In fact, our demand is that the Kannada-speaking areas of Maharashtra like Solapur and Akkalakotte should join Karnataka." Maharashtra-Karnataka border dispute is again at the center stage as the Supreme Court is scheduled to hear the case this month. The border dispute dates back to the time when the states were formed and goes back to 1950s. Maharashtra claimed 865 villages on the border should have been merged with Maharashtra, and they've also laid a staked claim to Belgavi, also known as Belgaum, while Karnataka is claiming 260 villages of the Kannada-speaking population. Going across to my colleague Harish Upadhyay, who brings us the latest updates on this. Harish, this time around, considering the BJP is in power in Maharashtra and Karnataka, can we see any sort of rapprochement being, approached? But at this time, it's only heating up, this border dispute.
Well, unlikely that there will be any truce, Shilpa, for two reasons. The regional sentiments in both the states don't allow the BJP to get into any sort of a truce at all. You have the Shiv Sena, which is mounting pressure on Fadnavis and the BJP in Maharashtra for not doing enough over the border dispute. Here in Karnataka, the state is slated to go into election early next year, and the JDS and the Congress continuously saying that the state should be proactive and ensure that it responds to Maharashtra in equal measure. So that's perhaps one of the main reasons why you are seeing Basavaraj Bommai coming out and lashing out against this comment by Devendra Fadnavis and saying not just protecting our villages on this side of the border, we also want villages in Maharashtra, which are Kannada-speaking majority population, should join with Karnataka. Remember, a petition is in front of the Supreme Court, has to be seen once that bench is formed. If that bench finds any merit in what Maharashtra's claim is, and already Karnataka trying to ensure its legal team too is in a way strengthened. They've had notable lawyers now part of this legal team. The Chief Minister had a video conference with that legal team. So the state saying whether it's on the issue or whether it's on the legal front or otherwise, the state will ensure that it doesn't give away any interest.
Well, talking about the latest flashpoint, Harish, that you were mentioning, this is over Ajit Pawar talking about Basavaraj Bommai's claim that villages in the Jat Tehsil of Sangli were actually a part of Karnataka. If you could take us through the particular history of these border villages and, if any kind of a truce has ever been approached in the past.
Been a sticking point since the reorganization of states, and post which there was a committee formed specifically on this issue, and that gave a report.
Harish, stay with us because we're also joined by Tanveer Ahmed of the JDS on the phone line this morning. Very good morning to you, sir. The border dispute between Karnataka and Maharashtra again in the spotlight, this time around the flashpoint being the villages in the Jat Tehsil of Sangli. What is your reaction to this?
Firstly, we all need to really know that Mr. Basavaraj Bommai and Mr. Devendra Fadnavis is absolutely doing nothing but playing dirty politics. They both are from the same political ideology, and they need to really sit across and they don't need to really watch their destinies in public. However, Karnataka's sentiments towards this border areas, we all know that this man who stood Belgaum discussion, Kumaraswamy went and constructed a mini Vidhan Sabha there, so that our majority of operation of Karnataka should run from there.
So, especially talking about Belgaum, since you've touched upon that, now Maharashtra once again raises the point that actually because of the languages spoken there, Belgavi or Belgaum is actually part of Maharashtra, and that's one of the 860 villages that they've claimed.
To be very precise, bordering region, if at all you go to Hosur, majority of them do speak Kannada, but we can't really claim just because it is in Tamil Nadu and majority of them are speaking Kannada that we need Hosur. Same way, if you come to Karnataka, in a majority of Chikbalapur region do speak Telugu, Ballari do speak Telugu. There are in the border areas, people do have cross connections, and there is an influence of languages. That's if at all they are taking that as a criteria. So many places of Maharashtra where Kannada is dominant, Tamil is dominant, they can't, if at all you just on the basis of language, but this dispute can be blown out of proportion. We know what is happening between Manipur and Assam. People are dying on everyday basis. This might really happen to Karnataka. If at all Maharashtra and especially the Chief Minister of Karnataka doesn't really stand, Karnataka is going to protest in a very, very big way, and this could really lead to a bloody battle.
Okay, stay with us, sir. We're also joined by S. Prakash of the BJP. Very good morning to you, sir. So, Tanvir Ahmed there saying language cannot be the only criteria on which the border is delineated. In fact, Basavaraj Bommai, on the other hand, has given incentives to villages in Maharashtra which actually have a Kannada medium in the schools. How do you react to especially the latest claim that Belgavi, in fact, it's been made before, but it's been reiterated that Belgavi should be part of Maharashtra, based basically on language?
No, the Belgavi border dispute is very decades old. The Mahajan Committee report formed to resolve this issue has clearly given a report, and the Karnataka has already accepted the Mahajan report as the final for resolving this border dispute. Subsequently, Shiv Sena and the Maharashtra political leaders, for their own political survival or for benefit, these kind of rhetorics are being made time and again, which have no consequences on ground at all. And unfortunately, Mr. Tanvir Ahmed is speaking about a bloody confrontation between the two states, which is very unfortunate. Let us not speak extremely, blow up the issue. This issue is there from several decades. Nothing has happened.
So if I may just interrupt, I understand the Mahajan Commission happened in 1960s and that was resolved. But currently, there is a case which started in 2004, which is still pending in the Apex Court, and it's again going to take that legal route, and it's pending in the Supreme Court this week, which is why again this comes into the spotlight. So I think what Tanvir Ahmed was saying is that this border dispute is not dying, because again it's taking a legal judicial route, sir. It has not been laid to rest, as you're saying.
No, I never said it is laid to rest. On part of Karnataka, Mahajan report has been accepted, and that is final for us. I said, okay, I also said the Maharashtra politicians, for their own survival, for their own political advantage, they time and again are raising this border dispute, and these rhetorics have no value at all on ground. Whatever the Karnataka has villages is with the Karnataka cannot be taken away by the Maharashtra, and whatever the areas which are with the Maharashtra cannot be taken by Karnataka either. We have better things to do. These governments should stop fighting the case in Apex Court. Only the lawyers are benefited by paying huge amount of fees. Let every state focus on the development of the people for which they are ruling presently. Let us not waste our time and energy.
So, Tanvir